And in 8th place, Rockville, Montgomery, Gabriel Day, Andrea Dworak, Maria Webb, and Anna Nishimanens. In 7th place, New Albany Aquatics, Leah, Nebraska, Caitlin Salos, Ava Dutton, Alexa Bisenyo. In 6th place, Academy Bullets, Tessalina Stavropoulos, Susanna Kasnicki, Haley Lessick, and Brooke Corrigan. In 5th place, Nova of Virginia, Emery DeGunther, Lane Francis, Madeline Bynum, and Allison Bischoff. In 4th place, Verona Area Swim Team, Peyton Flowers, Cheyenne Burrows, Maisie Paredes, and Elise Block. Into the medals now. The bronze going to Nation's Capital, Sadie Buckley, Alyssa Sagel, Gwyneth Frick, Samantha Romer. The silver to Nassau Wildcats, Olivia Sarah Rivkova, Grace Koning Song, Sarah Bolton, and Tierney Linehan. And in number 1, the gold, the big point, 64 points for a relay win. Academy Bullets, Rebecca Rentz, Avery Ledke, Isabel Bowe, and Paige Kowal. And congratulations, ladies. Gentlemen's 400 free relay. It's New Wave Swim Team taking 8th place. Mattis Ramel, Jackson Schreiber, Andrew Cito, and Eric Davidson. In 7th place, Rise Aquatics, Daniel Burke, Yuri Plaxon, Casper Lee, and Kyle Reichklick. 6th place, Rockville, Montgomery, Griffin Euler, Quinn Marchioni, Tyler Kopstick, Joshua Lopez. In 5th place, Nova of Virginia, Alexander Gertner, Cooper Dillman, Matthew Wolf, and Nathan Zabata. 4th place going to the Aquajets, Henry Webb, Drew Zhu, Andrew Plouffe, and Micah Davis. The bronze to the Nassau Wildcats, Rohan Babul, Aidan Kaplan, Ethan Chung, Devin Bone. The silver to FMC, Maximus Ghosh, Matthew Ferguson, Noah Pilinkovic, and Frank Adamo. And number 1, the nation's capital, again 64 points, Andrew Vanis, Yaron Lee, Tyler Phillips, and Joshua Hawat. And I believe we have a few more members of the London team. And bringing out the ladies, our new ladies for the London team. Carolina Aggie of NCAP, HSA's Abigail Chan, Brooke Corrigan of ACAD, Gwyneth Frick of NCAP, Sigrid Naimo of AQJT, NCAP's Lila Wilburn. And in the gentlemen's team, our new members, Maximus Buff of GTAC, Wave Samuel Marsteiner, AQJT's Giroux Zhu. And AQJT's Nathan Carr.
Okay, we are back for our final night. Sid Cassidy here in Orlando at the Harris Rosen Aquatic Center. We are thrilled as our London team, you just heard Mike announce the latest members at the end of the night. We're going to put a few more on. We currently have 19 women named and 18 men. We're going to go up to 26 and name the coaches by the end of the night. At least that's the plan. We are going to be kicking it off here with some sprint events once we get through the national anthem and the rest of these festivities. I'm sure you can tell my speaking voice is a little bit off after 3 full days of this, but we're going to go for it anyway and have some fun tonight. The women's 50-yard backstroke will be first, and then we roll right into the 50 freestyle. Got a few sprint events to kick it off. We do have a long distance event for you tonight, the 1650 last heat for the men. And we've got the last heat of the 1,000 for the ladies, plus some 200 IMs. And, of course, the medley relays at the end of the night. We will get started here very soon. I want to thank our friends at Takeitlive, and let's go with this national anthem. As soon as Mike gets us set up here. I think he's working on it. But our friends at Takeitlive have done a great job again this year, providing the outstanding video and allowing me to come in here, be a part. We'll be doing it next week too. Outstanding national anthem rendition. That was great. One of our swimmers, she's from Reach Aquatics. And her name is Elise North. As in north-south. Way to go, Elise. That was outstanding. That young lady you may be hearing from in the music world. All right, here's our first heat. 50s are going to go quick, so be ready. Gabriella, Catherine, Hadley, Emerson, Abigail, Allison, Sabrina, and Ellie. Down and back, backstroke.
Everybody's there,
All right. That is. Okay, looks like we got the new one. We got the reseed. All right, looks like we are ready to go. $16 and under heat, the E final, and the final night is underway. Center of the pool looking pretty good there. Lane 4, that's Karina Miller from FMC. Lane 3, Hadley Petronello. Look at lane 7, and it is lane 1, Gabriella McCracken, 26-26. And that's the Wildcats starting it off with an outside smoker. All right, lane 1, lane 8, and lane 1 were doing it all last night. D final. There they are. 50. I'm not sure if we have a little bit of a change. I don't think the guys in the truck got the reseed. On this backstroke, all of these names are going to be a little different. You're going to be off because they just reseeded it. One of the finalists was sick. So you have, in this order, 1 through 8, Elizabeth, Isabella, Emery, Abby, Peyton, Sydney, Marin, and Emerson. Another lane 7 looking good. And at the touch, Marin Shimkus, 25-33. Wildcats take the first 2 heats. Gabriella won heat 1. Marin won heat 2. The C final coming up. Avery Antonuski, Waukesha in 1. Olivia Music, that's correct, in 2. Olivia Sina in 3. Gabia Gelambicus in 4. Elizabeth Baker in 5, Frances Lane in 6, Sadie Murphy in 7, and Claire Conklin in lane 8. The C final, this is correct. Fastest swimmer out of this group, 26:11 for Gabia, one of our St. Andrews girls. 26:23 for Claire in lane 8 to get in. So this morning, less than 2 tenths separating, just over a tenth and a half. Anybody can win this thing tonight. Gab's looking good in the middle. She's got a little better tempo tonight, it looks like. See if she pops up here. Really good turn out there in lane 8. Claire Conklin coming to the wall. It's Claire and Gabia. It is Gabia. 25-7-3. Great reach. Those long arms help. 25-8-4 for Claire. You can wave over here, Gabs. She missed her opportunity. All right, when they win the heat, they don't even know where the camera is. They're just happy they won. B final. Annabelle Wenzel, Mia Buff, Julia Saxman, Avery Ludke, Elise Block, Alexa Braceno, Josephine Pilliang, and Mackenzie Corey. 50 back. girls that were 9th through 16th this morning. 9th place, lane 4, Avery Ludke, 25.73. And 26.05 is what it took for Mackenzie Corey to get in lane 8. She's still one of the 14-year-olds here. Okay. Good start. Everybody off. See who's popping up. Lane 3 looking very strong. Lane 5, that's Julia Saxman and Elise Block. Julia might have been first to the wall. She's coming off over in lane 5. That is Elise Block, but they're all closing in, maybe 2. Lane 2, Mia Buff from Greater Toledo. Mia was 25.90 this morning, now 25.28 to win the B Heat. Scored big points for the team. All right. There's everybody's times. And they're walking out, the girls. The famous Ava Eddy, lane 8. We see her a lot. She's leading the way, Stingrays. She got in with 8th place prelim time of 25.71. In lane number 1, representing the Sharks Swim Club, Macy DeGroot. Lane 2 is Amy Sharp, Savannah Swim Team. There's Amy. Academy Bullets is in lane 3 with Rebecca Rentz. We've seen Rebecca quite a bit this weekend. Oh yeah, girl, you get it. That was Amy Sharp. Alyssa Sagal, Nation's Capital, in lane 4. Lane 5, Abigail Chan, Huntsville. Lane 6, Tierney Lenahan. She's from NASA Wildcat. Aubrey O'Mackey, Ole Swimming, in 7. And, of course, Ava Eddy at the bottom of the screen there. Top of your television screen, the bottom of my notes. 24.93 to 25.71. Okay, didn't see any flinching. I guess they're all in good. The breakout, nobody past 15. A couple of them close. Very strong for Rebecca Rentz in the center of the pool. And Alyssa Sagal, look at Alyssa Sagal. Wow, what a breakout for Alyssa. She is going to get there first. Her time, 24.45. Outstanding racing, girl. She drops another half a second. The record, 23.95. Lavinia Sim will survive another year. That was from 2022. TNT swimming. All right. Time for the boys 50 back. Scott Buff set their team record. Boys from Greater Toledo, he was 21.23 3 years ago in this pool. There's your first heat. Benjamin Leginski, Benjamin Wasatki, Ian Miller, Charlie Begin, Patrick O'Connor, Aiden Terrazas, Alexander Atkins, and Marcus Witkowski.
Let's go, man.
Okay, they are off. Wow. Lane number 5 exploded up to the top. That's Patrick O'Connor from Academy. See how they come off of this turn. Lane 6, what a great turn for Aiden Terrazas, and he gets it. 23.28.
Good job, man.
That's heat 1 in the books. Heat number 2, the D final. There they are, Andrew, Tripp, Braxton, Thomas, Guillermo, a couple of Alexanders, and Jackson. All right, 50 back, 23.52 for Thomas, 23.78 for Jackson, 2.26, about a quarter of a second separated the boys. Seems to be pretty long hole, but we're in. We're up, we're racing. Lane 4 with a good start. Lane 6. 4 is Kalka. 6 is Kulkarni. Breaking out. Right across the board, all the way to 8. And it is 6, Alexander Kulkarni. 23.13. There's everyone's times, and Ava Eddy. All right, C final. Owen, Ethan Campbell, Nathan Brady, Jack Urey, and Casper. (23.14 to 23.49 this morning for these gentlemen. A couple of the guys having a little trouble with those wedges. Lane 4, big pop out for Nathan Carr, Aqua Jets in lane 4. He was 23.14 this morning. And another good turn there in the middle. Lane 8 is Casper Lee, but it's going to be Casper Lee, 22.90 to 22.95 for Nathan Carr. Very good finish, getting his hand on that wall in lane 8. Very nice. B final up next. There's your start list. You can see them all. Alexander, Velazar, Gustav, Braden, Pablo, Isaiah, Parker, and Antonio. The top 3 heats all score points for your team. So you have to score in the top 24 to contribute, and the top 24 relays score points. B final. Good underwaters. Oh, man. Lane 6? Or is that 5? That's 5. Pablo Pereja. He's popping up. He was really strong, but that underwater. 22.35. He's happy with that. Pablo. FMC, victory in the B. There you go. There's everybody's times. Very nice. Very nice. And the march out leading the way, Quinn Marcianini from Rockville. He's setting the pace. That's him leading the way. He's got his goggles on. These boys are locked in. There's a good smile. People are happy. Get a chance to race on the last night here in the Rosen Center at the NCSA Championships. Pretty big night. Lots of stars. Lane 1 is Elliot Riznovian from Atlantis. Lane 2, Zachary Oswald, Suburban Seahawks. 3, Cooper Dillman, Nova. 4 from Huntsville, Luke Bedsole. 5, Highland Hurricanes, Joshua Bay. 6, Luke Batev from the Hornet age group. Nathan Zabata is in 7. And he is from Nova. And of course, we said Quinn Marcianini from Rockville, Montgomery. He's the one who led the march out. 8 young men. 21.94 was Luke Bedsole. 22.74. Quinn went to grab that lane 8 spot. All right. Maybe take a little time to get to his block. That's lane 4, top seed Luke Bedsole. And they're all in. Big breakout for Bedsole in lane number 8, Quinn Marciani. Lane number 5 is Joshua Bay. He's had a heck of a meet, man. He's been so strong. It's Bedsole in 4 with that great turn of his. And boom, 21.58. Just off the 21.23 Scott Buff record from 3 years back. So Scotty's record holds. Luke gets a great swim. 21.58. There's everybody. 3 guys under 22. All right, that'll do it for the backstroke. What's going on? Backstrokers? It's a backstroke party? What do we got? Here comes the fastest heat of the women's 1,000. That was Alexandra Fox from the Condors. She's walking them out. She'll go to lane 8. Last one in right here is going to take number 1. You've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, all from Long Island Aquatic Club. It's a long-distance race. You're going to see Long Island. Samantha Anderson in 1. Her teammate Sarah Larson in 2. Another teammate, Lily Gormson, in 3. And top seed, Alexandra Siegel, in 4. All from Long Island. Plus, you've got lane 6 as well. That's Sasha Carafin. All Long Islanders. Corvallis sneaking in there in 5 with Zeta Meal. Team Greenville's got Lily Abdella in lane number 7. And the Condors Swim Club, as we said, Alexandra Fox getting us out there. That's a pretty impressive field. 5 out of 8 in the top seed heat. 950.93 for Alexandra. Alexandra Fox in 4 and 8. 10:04.23. I'm going to check on those morning swims. I believe 9:53.01 was the lead time coming in. Remember, you can win this event from anywhere. So we're going to grab those times for you. We have The field, nice and smooth, getting it going. It's 1,000 yards. The record Joy Field from Magnolia Aquatic back in 2016. She went 840.18. Turning. Let's see. Whoop, my split screen's not up here, guys. So there it is. 50, it's split. Okay, 56.06. 56.05. Alexander in the middle. I got you now. Way on the outside, that's Samantha Anderson. Top of the screen. Alexander Fox. Samantha Anderson, bottom of the screen right there in lane 1. Lane 8, turning first. Looks like Alexander Fox, 29.2 on that 50. 125.33. Still lane number 8. You see very strong out there. 29.6 for Alexander Fox. 200, 154.98. 29.68 for Alexander Siegel. And she's 155.1. All right. 250 gone, 25% of the race. A lot of these Long Island swimmers, they know each other so well. They've been swimming together for so long. Of course, you know Dave Ferris runs a great program up there. Without Ginny, maybe not so great. Everyone knows Ginny Nussbaum's the brains. Dave's the beauty. Lane 8 is Alexander Fox from Condor, 29.6, 254.2. And that's at the 300 mark. Still holding on pretty strong. I would look for Alexander Siegel's right in that wheelhouse. She's also at 254. And right next to her, Zaida Neal. Zaida from Corvallis came all the way out from Oregon to be with us. Thank you. So I told you that we had a fast swim this morning. 9:53.07 was Joy Avery Ludke. She was representing Academy Bullets with a great morning swim. But these girls are on track right now. They're still looking pretty solid. That's our first 30.0 for Alexander Fox. Lily Gormson in Long Island in lane number 3. Still keeping all of hers just under 30. $29.9, $29.9, $29.9 for your top 3 girls. They'll be rolling in here to the halfway mark when they get back to this wall. 500 down, 500 to go. Maybe some of them will kick it up a little bit, or they already have. Virtually turning together. 2 100 separate Alexander Fox Condors in lane 8 and lane number 3, Lily Gormson. This morning, Andrea Dworak from Rockville was 10:00.59. Ella Houston, FMC, 9:59.42, and we said Avery Ludke, 9:53.0. So these girls are also racing, all of them. Siegel dropped down to 29.7. Gormson, 29.7. Fox 29-9. Lily Gormson moving with a 29.98. Siegel 29.8 right next to her. Zaida 30.1. And up there in lane number 8, Miss Fox won a 30.3 on that 50. Lily 29.89, fastest of that group. Trying to maybe put a little distance between them. .29.71, so as long as she keeps him under 30, she'll be able to best all the swimmers from this morning. But there's still a long way to go. 11 lengths to be precise. .29.9 for both Lily and Alexandra Siegel. 30.1 Zaida, 30.4 Miss Fox. .29.89 for that Lily's split, still faster than all, so she's slowly pulling away. Samantha Anderson, bottom of your screen, down in lane 1, starting to move a little bit. She was 29.8 on her last 50 and 30 flat there. 29.7 for Lily Gormson, 29.9 Siegel, 30.0 Fox. .29.86. Keep coming down. And there's that bell lap. Lily Gormson, 29.88. She's got a couple second and a half lead over her teammate, Alexander Siegel. Third is now Anderson in lane 1, slightly ahead of Alexandra Fox and Zaida Neal, but this is Lily Gormson's night. 9:51.36 for the first. 9:53.26 will be third for Alexandra Siegel because Avery Ludke comes in second. From the morning heats, you can see the rest of this heat's times in just a moment when we get all our girls in. And there we go, we got them all. So we'll add these times from this heat into the morning, come up with those results. Congratulations to all the girls in this great event. So I hear the music. Fastest heat of the men. Up next. That's Nicholas Liberty, 15-year-old from Rockville, Montgomery, leading the parade. This morning, top 3 swimmers were Samuel Marsteiner, New Wave. He went a 15:29.33. Quinn McPhail, Blazing Barracudas, was 15:27.60. And Jonathan Payne, Nova, Virginia, 15:27.34. So that must have been a heck of a race if they were in the same heat. The record, Matthew Hirschberger, 15:19. But let's get these guys introduced. You see Sean Green in the center of the pool. He's your top seed from Long Island. He's seeded at 14:49.33. 5, you see Jarre Zhu from Aqua Jets. Over in 6, that's James Darcy, Long Island Aquatic Club. Jackson Schreiber, New Wave, out of Raleigh. He's in lane 7. Nicholas Liberty, Rockville, Montgomery, in 8. In the front 3 lanes, we got Cole Nelson, Nova. William Siegel, Long Island. And Evan Gluck, City of Richardson. So the guys in the morning heats, 15:27, 27, 29, were within 7 or 8 seconds of a pretty strong nation capital meet record. I remember when Matthew Hirschberger in 2015 went 15:19.23. There are 1, 2, 3 guys seeded with times under that record, and a 4th, James Darcy, with just a second above it. If any of them can master their best times of their career, they'll be in pretty good shape. For a record, maybe. They got to win, though. In the center of the pool, and looking strong from the get-go, is Sean Green. And we've called his name all weekend. 26.15 on a second, 50.22 at the 100. And believe me, it's not easy. He just makes it look easy. He's not just cruising. He's holding good water, but he's very well coached. He's been with Ginny and Dave a long time. And even his dad, Keith, coached him up a little bit. But being a retired guy, he's here this week as dad and loving every second of it. Sean is going to give him one last big individual race to sit and smile about right here. Just looks too good. His time of 14:49.33. I mean, that's a time that plays in the big leagues. You know, it'll be swimming for points next week in Seattle. 27.0, 144.10. Currently in second. Next to him is Jarre Zhu. Throwing down 27.3, 146 flat, but he's already 2 seconds behind. I love it. In the background, I can hear Radar Love. Mike's got the right tune. He knows the Brian Goodell 1500 story from Montreal when Brian Goodell was playing Golden Earring in his head for that 1500 when he moved and kept passing guys and he won there in the last 100. All right, yeah, Brian Goodell. I was lucky enough to be in Montreal and watch that 1500. It was magic. Long Island's got a magical one here with Sean Green, 27.3. He's just rolling his 300 time, 2:38.5. Yeah, that race that Bobby Hackett set the world record in the 800 going out. Paul Hartloff was in there, and then they had the kid from Australia. But the Americans pulled off the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, yeah, 4. I remember, I know Bobby got the silver. Brian got the world record. And young guys like this get inspired by the old history. But, man, these guys are so much faster these days. Look at Sean in high school. He's now 3:33.4 at the 400, 27.42. 27 fours, he's keeping it under 55. Figure 16 times maybe 80, 15, 30. He's going to be, he can play around at this pace even if he doesn't go faster, but he just won at 27.1. He's flirting with that 15-minute mark, maybe under 15. You know, yeah, he's been faster than that, but, you know, matching those times and being ready. And some of these guys certainly are going to be going back into heavy training and trying to pick a couple events to go after the junior world team coming up here. Sean, 27.38. Ford, 28.01. 428 flat at the 500. Yeah, he's on it. He's on it. These guys are all on having a good swim. Jairu Zhu from Aqua Jets in lane 5 has been consistently under 28, all 27.7s, 27.6. Same for Evan Gluck, City of Richardson. Next to him is William Siegel, Long Island in lane 2. These guys are all pumping in 27, so at this point, there's 4 of them that theoretically could have the best swims, and if they go their best swim, you could have 4 guys under the record. That's a heck of a record. Sean, 27.37. Mike's playing the long version of Radar Love. It's great having Mike here and bringing out the music, yeah, but bringing out the vibe, the positive vibe that is the NCSA Championship. We are so blessed to have what we have here, folks. Sean Green, 27.1. 5:49, that's a 650. Seems like those walls just keep coming up faster and faster for Green. .73 at the 700. Jairu, 28.0. Evan, 27.5. William, 27.8. City of Richardson, Gluck in lane 3. Has his sights on trying to move maybe up into that second position. And Sean just keeps separating himself from the field. 27.3. 28.0, 27.8, 27.7, 2, 3, and 4. .7:11.69. Sean, 27.3. Man, there'd been nothing close to a 55. Everything 54 per 100 or better. Sean Green, 27.32. The 900, he's 8.06. He's going to be right at the 1,000 times, going to be right at 9 minutes, a little bit over, but man. And he's got another 650. They all do, but I mean, these guys are all killing it. Now he's double lapping the guys in 7 and 8, Schreiber and Liberty, but they're still having good swims out there. That's how good Green is. 27-37. He's like clockwork. Oh man, pop that turn. Look, see in our screen, we can't even get the other guys that are having great swims in the same screen with him. That's how far ahead Sean Green is of this very good field. You see Dave Ferris with his hands up right there at the 1,000, 9:01.05, 27-3 again. Man, this is an incredible swim. There's no let up in this kid. So let's see, from 9:01, you go another 6, say you go 55 flat, you go another 30 seconds under. And then for that last 150, what are you going to do? Go another 8, 10 seconds under? 27.5. The other 3 guys fighting for the silver. Jaru is 28.0, Evan 27.6, and William 27.7. Those 3 guys are all pretty tight at their 1,000, 9:39.5, 9:39.6, and 9:39.1. And Sean just popped another 27.4. Those are 53, 54 lows. Oh, boy. Here's Sean's 11.50. He's 10.23.5 with a 27.5 with 500 to go. So even if he fell off and his last 500 was only a 4.30, he'd be under and right at his best time. He'd be 14.53. But that's if he falls off to 55 flat. He hasn't done a 55 flat yet. 27.4. He's still under. He's going to be very close to his best time. You can forget about the record. Matthew Hirschberger, that was a great swim, man. But these other guys are going to also be hunting that thing down. All 3 of them turning 20. They're pushing each other well now. They're all 27.7 to 28.0. But this is the Sean Green show. 27.54. He is going to be, very close to that. He'll be under. I mean, barring catastrophe, he's definitely, unless my math is horrendous. I look at these guys. They're at 11.30, so they're basically going to be right on the record. I think all of them could be under it. Sean Green, 27.50. At the 1,300, 11.45. Look how tight these guys are. Lane 3, lane 2, lane 5. Now the guys in 3 and 2, which are Evan Gluck in 3, City Richardson, William Siegel, Wyack in 4. Aquajets Zoo is in 5. The guys on this side have passed him a little bit, but Sean just pumped in his first 27.6 something. Okay, 27.64. But he's only got 11 lengths of the pool left. He could go way up and not only just still crush this record, but be well under 15 minutes. Not many high school boys can break 15 minutes, and to be able to double lap this field, guys that are this good. 27.52, 12.41. All right. And now in lane 3, lane 2 is Siegel just going ahead of Gluck in 3. 27.4 to 27.6. Zoo still at 28.0 over in 5. Sean Green, 27:49. 14:50 with a 200 to go. He's sitting at 13:08. Man. Oh, yeah. He's going to be under. 27-4. Big, strong kick coming in. Lane 2. William Siegel. You know those Long Island kids finish. City of Richardson, Evan Gluck right next to him. Going to make his best effort to stay with him. He's one of the heroes. Hafner's heroes. But there's no more heroic swim I'm seeing in a long time than what Sean Green's doing right here. It's 27-6 on that 50. With 100 to go, he's sitting at 14:03. So forget the record's gone by over 20 seconds, and he's well under that 15-minute mark. We used to think going under 16 minutes was good. It was a damn good swim when we were in college 100 years ago. 27:46. He's consistent, man. It's just like clockwork all the way through this 1650. Bell laps for the rest. Sean Green coming off the wall at the far end. More than 25 ahead. Here we go. Coming into the finish. 56, 57, 14, 57, 75. Unbelievable. Home in 26.5. What a great swim. Second place goes to Siegel. 15:09, 67, 15:10 for Gluck right next to him. Over there in 5 for Zoo, 15:12. So we got 4 guys that not only went under the record, that literally crushed the record. And James Darcy almost got it. He was just a couple seconds behind it. What was the fastest swim at this meet forever. So congrats to all the boys in that heat. Now, you know Sean deserved it, man. That is just an incredible, incredible swim. Good job. There's everybody's times from that last heat. We'll merge those in with the guys from this morning. Whew. That is an outstanding swim. Really good. All right. We'll be seeing that guy's name for a number of years, I'm sure. Okay, we're switching gears now. 200 IM for the ladies. Here's the lineup for heat number 1, our E final. And they are off. Arbriel, Ariana, Mallory, Evelyn, Abby, Paige, Gabrielle, and Joy. 2:06.16, Red Piranha Swimming had Evelyn Dellinger. She's in lane 4, looking strong out. Chicago Wolfpack grab lane 8 with Joy Cheng going 2:06.81. So about 7/10 separate the field, a little less than that. First out in the butterfly is Evelyn. She's 26.14. Okay, back with some technical. We got you guys now. Look at this breaststroke leg. The backstrokers, 31.21 was the fastest out of Abby Schneider. But now looking at breaststroke, lane number 3, that's Paige Kowal. She went at 36.46. Lane number 3, it's Mallory Ferguson. She's from Ace. She swims for the great Kim Small. Lane number 3, 36.92 with that breaststroke. She had a great 200 breast last night. Kim, of course, used to swim MCC Marauders, had a big junior national meet in her day. Touching the wall first, though, Paige Kowal, Academy Bullets, 203.69. 28.5, very strong. Mallory does get the second. She went 29.7 on the end, 204.6. So congratulations to all you girls. There's Paige. Nice drop from this morning. 16 and under team. Okay, D final, you see them there. Olivia, Karina, Annabelle, Vanya, Vivienne, Caroline, Emily, Monica. 50 yards of butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle. So this morning, lane number 4, Vanya Gojakovic, NASA Wildcat, 204.90, 206.15 for Monica Schmitz. 2.5 tenths separated this field this morning. Karina Dye out in lane 2. She's 26.40 down here at the fly leg, but now lane 3, Annabelle Wenzel. Really moving strong. Very strong backstroke there for Annabelle from the Aqua Jets. The halfway mark, she touches first. 30.6. 30.62, very nice backstroke. And here come the breaststrokers. And lane 2 is looking like Karina has a good set of wheels for breaststroke. But a nice turn on Annabelle, even if she's not a breaststroker, making the best out of that wall. Trying to fend off the group and see if she can get to the freestyle leg. Lane 1 taking over, that's Olivia Parks. Olivia split 35.78. Karina 37, Annabelle 38. Caroline Linkus had a 36.3 for the H2 Okies over in lane 6. We're looking like lane 3 is probably going to hold on. Annabelle maybe. Oh no, it's lane 1. Olivia. And Olivia just out touches 204.7 to 204.8. Very nice. She's happy with that look there. All right. All right. There's the results of the D finals. There's the list. Our C finalists: Frances, Caroline, Alicia, Maisie, Molly, Layla, Una, and Caroline. Verona area swim team had the fastest split this morning with the 2:04.88 out of Maisie Paradis. Caroline Wanazek from Elmbrook got into lane 8 with a 2:05.89. And she is first with the butterfly leg, 25.93. Backstroke leg seems to be progressing with Maisie taking the lead. She split a 30.79. Una Diaz, Long Island out in lane 7, won a 30.5. Lane number 2 is Caroline Agee from NCAP with a really strong breaststroke. She was 30.9 on her back. Her breaststroke's looking very good here as she's pulling away from this C final field. Breaststroke split 34.58. Next fastest is 35.9 out of Alicia Budasek right next to her. Nobody's going to catch Caroline with that kind of a breaststroke leg. She was sitting at 132.0 at the 150. It was only 2:05 this morning. That's going to go down. She's touching first. 2:01.58. Nice evening swim for the 17-year-old out of Nation's capital. Congratulations, Caroline. All right. There we go. There's our times. We move on to the B final. Here's our start list. Brooke Corrigan, Grace Koenigsong, Isabel Beu, Lila Wilbur, Emma Young, Ella Antonuski, Angela Kadori, and Allison Bischoff. Lila in lane 4 this morning was 2:03.20, 2:04.66 for Allison to get in. Butterfly leg looking strong. Out on the outside, lane number 8 is Allison Bischoff. At lane 8, we've seen be very fast. Seems to be some good calm water over there or something. First at the wall is Grace Koenigsong, 26.1. Lila, 26.1 also. And Allison in 8, 26.3. Now the backstroke leg. Very close there in the center of the pool. You see those girls coming off. Really, 5, 6 girls, maybe 7 that are right in it at the halfway mark. Emma Young of NCAP, backstroke 30.1, is sitting at 56.8. Going into the breaststroke leg, who really looks like they're stepping on it. Lila Wilbur in 4, looking good. She's starting to pull a little bit away there. Good underwater turn. Good turn in lane 2 as well. It's Grace. She's trying to make up some room. Emma Young on the other side, but turning first is Lila Wilbur, 34.7. Grace won a 35.3. And the end cap athlete in lane 4, looking in control right here. That's Lila Wilbur. She was 2:03.20 this morning. Tonight it is 2:01.05. 28.9 on the way home. Great swim, Lila. Good job for all of you young ladies in that heat. Oh yeah. And that will get us to our championship heat. Campbell Stoll, that's a name you can see if you watch the women's NC2As. I'm pretty sure she swam for Elmbrook, and 2 years ago went 1:55.93 to set the record here. That young lady leading the parade was Caitlin Sallows, New Albany Aquatic Club. Coming all the way around in lane number 1, representing Nova of Virginia. Taking her parker off there, that's Caitlin Hodem. Lane 2 is Sadie Murphy, Academy Bullets. Lane 3, Gwyneth Frick, Nation's Capital. Top seed lane 4, Grace Robb, Longhorn Aquatics. Lane 5, Sadie Buckley, Nation's Capital. Lane 6, there's Elizabeth Bryan from Machine. Emma Signa is in 7 from Nation's Capital. And New Albany Aquatic Club, we said Caitlin Sallows in lane number 8. $155.93 is quite the mark Campbell Stoll left. That's why you're seeing her name at the big show this week. And they're all in. 159.20 and 159.25. Grace Robb in 4, Sadie Buckley in 5. Those are the top 2 seeds. Caitlin went 2:02.99 to qualify for the top 8. The all-important. And we could be picking up a couple new girls here, heading over to London. Sadie Buckley's out first, 24.89, 25.06 for Gwyneth Frick right with her. Backstroke looks very strong. Lane number 5 for Sadie. Lane 3 is Gwyneth Frick. Grace Robb in the middle. Remember, we have that great breaststroke coming. Buckley, 28.35.53.24. Robb is second. 1.4 seconds behind her. And making up some ground, as is Gwyneth Frick. Not giving up easy. Sadie Buckley, Nation's Capital. Like to get that gold medal, get it home. Breaststroke leg, 34.76. Robb, 34.4, 34.7 for Gwyneth, so not much ground made up. Sadie Buckley looking to have a very strong swim. The 15-year-old was 159.25 this morning. We said the record was 155. She's going to be just off that, but not by much. 156.45. Outstanding swim. She seems to be pretty happy with that time. There's a smile. Okay. Very nice. Her teammate Gwyneth grabs the second. So it's an end cap sweep 1-2. And that'll do it for the individual medley. Gets us to the boys' race. The 16 and under E final up first with John, Hunter, Benjamin. Another Benjamin, Thomas, Charlie, Alexander, and Mehmet. See all your men's start list right there. Pair of Benjamins, 3 and 4. Osaki in 3 for Waukesha Express. Benjamin Franks in 4 for Nova of Virginia. Franks went 153.06. Mehmet out in lane 8 for Old Dominion Aquatic Club went 154.33. And Mehmet has that strong fly leg, 23.81. The record in this event was set in 2014. 11 years ago this week, Andrew Seliskar from NCAT went a 143.76. Mehmet's on his way to a great swim, 27.1, 50.9, going into the breaststroke. Trying to sneak away out there in lane 8. We've seen that some this weekend. Lane number 2 looking pretty strong. Hunter Kleinschmidt from NASA with his breaststroke right now. And here comes lane number 4. Benjamin Franks, very strong in the breaststroke. Charlie Harrington in 6. Mehmet still has the lead. He went 34.3, gave up a little space, but if his freestyle can hang on, he's the leader with 25 to go, but not by much. Big legs and a big turn in lane 4 for Benjamin Franks. And here's 6, Charlie Harrington. Here's 1, John Murphy. And Murphy sneaks by all of them with a 26.09. Great freestyle leg. 152.69 from lane number 1, John Murphy, Academy Bullets. All right. Pretty exciting race to kick off the men's IM. Second heat coming up, the final. Patrick Bennington, Mika Tennyson, Jason Van Oltz, Jerry Liu, Tyler Kep, Drent Hollinsworth, Grant Fleming, and Ken White. Aquajets' Jerry Liu was a 152.28 this morning. 152.99 was Ken White. So 0.4 of a second for these 8 young men's separation in the morning. Strong fly leg. Lane number 5, Tyler Cap. Lane number 4, is Jerry Liu, Aquajets. And he does touch first. Jerry's 23.61. His backstroke looks pretty strong there too. He's got his tempo going up. Go down the waters. Jerry still with the lead halfway through. 27.53 on his back. Breaststrokers, this is your chance. On the other side of Jerry, that's Tyler Kep, Old Dominion in lane 5. In lane number 3, Jason Van Oltz, New Wave, making a big move here. Oh yeah, great breaststroke for him. 31.07 is our fastest breaststroke leg in this heat. Jason and Jerry. Jerry Liu, Jason. At the touch, it is Jason. 150.75 to 150.78. What a great race, boys. Nice to see that drop. Yeah, he's a happy camper. Way to go, Jason. New wave. C final. Quinn Marcianini, Bruno Haggard, Andrew Cito, Felon Crowley, Michael Zhu, Connor Dean, Luke DeFrancisco, and Reed O'Connell. 200 IM. Lane 4 is Felon Crowley, Team Greenville, 23-29. Felon looking very strong there. Lane number 4, his split there, 27.85. Michael Zhu next to him. Made a little ground up, 27.3, 51.1 to 51.6. But now you see the breaststrokers. So besides Michael and Felon, you see Andrew Cito in 3. Three, 4, and 5. Andrew, Felon, and Michael. Lane 1 is Quinn Marciani. He's right in there too. He went at 31.8. That was the fastest out of this crew. But now in lane 5 with that freestyle strength, good turn. Michael Zhu, nation's capital, very strong. Back half wins this one with a 150.39. Just ahead of Andrew Cito. There you go. Good job, Michael. He's pretty pumped. I think he's happy. Okay. B finalists are up next. Edward Deviney, Noah Van Zydam, Daniel Janatis, John Chen, Matthew Vatav, Ethan Zhu, Nathan Lindstrom, and Aaron Davidson. 150.69 is what John Chen turned in this morning to get lane 4. 151.61 for Aaron from New Wave in lane 8. Very tight for this B butterfly. Lane number 1 is Edward Deviney, 23.58. The first 5 guys all within 2/10. So it's literally anybody's game here. Daniel Giannatis is in 3. Over in 6, Ethan Zhu is going to touch first. His backstroke was 27.5 to lead the field. And the all-important breaststroke leg. Look at Daniel in 3 for Academy. Over in 5, Matthew Vitev, we know. Very strong in the breaststroke leg. He's making his move right now. Matthew moving away from the field splits. A 29.51 on his breaststroke 50. Everybody else is 31.9 or higher. It kind of destroys the field when you do that. Way to go, Matthew. Outstanding. Let's see this morning. Matthew turned in a 150.72, and it looks like he's hanging on here without a doubt. 148.67. 26.8 on the end. Very nice swim. And look at all those guys. 1, 2, 3. All of them under. So we have one more heat of the individual medley race. They're going to be marching out here in just a minute. Charles Greenwood with the honors, setting the pace for the walkout. Nation's capital, 18-year-old. He went a 149.75 this morning to grab that last spot. Griffin Oler from Rockville is our top seed. He went 147.84. And the record, remember, 143.76. There's Henry Guo. He was 49. He's in lane 1 for Hinsdale. Joshua Bay, Highland Hurricanes, in lane 2. We've seen how strong he's been all weekend. Lane 3, Braden Capon, another one with a bevy of success here this week. Griffin Oler, we said Rockville top seed, 147.8. Right next to him, 3/10 behind this morning is Matthew Wolfley. Matthew can do it all too. We know he's many of these guys are already on their way to London. Winchester has Joseph Warner-Giris in 6, Alexander Gorkalski, Aquaguan in 7, and Charles Greenwood, Nation's capital, lane number 8. 143.76 is what Celiscar did in 2014, 11 years ago. And there's some good boys in this heat. You never know. I mean, we had 4 boys beat that Hirschberger 1650 record, not 1 or 2 or 3. This is a damn good record, too. Andrew Celiscar, national team member, of course, went on to lots of success out of Cal Berkeley and beyond. Fly here, lane 1 maybe, is Henry. He's out in 22.78. Some good underwaters. Griffin in lane 4. You know, Joshua Bay in 2, man, he's had a heck of a meet. Highland Hurricanes from Indiana. He's pulling away in the backstroke leg. At least he's going to have the lead at the halfway mark. 26.45 was his backstroke. Henry next to him is 26.9. They were 1 and 2 going into the breaststroke. Lane 2 and lane 1. Look out at lane 6, Joseph Warner-Giris. Very good breaststroke for him, and also Griffin Oler in 4. And here comes Matthew Wolfley. We know his breaststroke in 5. But lane number 2, Joshua Bay, 30.6. Matthew went a 29.2 to make some ground up, but Bay's got a good lead going into this freestyle leg. He's coming off the wall strong. It is going to be Joshua Bay, 145.77. Matthew Wolfley, 146.97. Great racing, boys. It's been quite a week. Those two guys really stepping it up. Thanks for the entertainment, boys. It's been real. Can't wait for these relays to wrap it up. But we got some 50 freestyles to do before that. Talk about some sprint stuff. Warm us up right before the medley relays. Let's rock some 50s. Here's the E-list final. It has been reseeded. I think the boys out there have it correctly. There was someone that got sick in the girls' meet last minute in the big heat, so it switched everything up lane-wise, but pretty much the same swimmers. This is going to be the E final with Gabrielle, Lindsay, Megan, Samantha, Aubriel, Emily, Alexa, and Ava. You get to see Ava's name. She's always got lane A for some reason. We like to put it up there a few more times so people remember Ava Eddy, Stingrays of Virginia. And she's got a good start. So does lane number 5. That's Aubriel Mackey. Coming in lane 2. Lane 1 is Gabrielle Day. Gabrielle, very strong. 3, Megan Blumenthal. 7, no, it is Gabrielle Day. Alexa Braceno in 7 gets a second. 23.40. Then 23.51. There you go. There's everybody's time from the first heat. Very cool. Next is going to be the D final. You see the start list there. Ella, Zuzana, Emily, Anna, Brooke, Allison, Alyssa, and Aina. $50 freestyle. 21.70 is what Simone Manuel did here. To set the record in 2014, the great Olympian, Simone Manuel. These aspiring Olympians are being led in lane 4. That's Anna Nishnianz. But look how close they all are here. Look at 7. Alyssa Sagel, maybe, or 1. No, it is lane 4, Anna Nishnianz. Rockville, Montgomery, 23.55. 23.58 for Ella Antonuski in lane 1. Waukesha, that's a great swimming, girls. C final. Maeve, Andrea, Claire, Elise, Lilia, Kensington, Vanya, and Sophia. Okay, 53. Who's got the turn? Lane 4 looking pretty good. Elise Block coming out of there strong. Maybe over. Oh, look at it across the board, though. Maybe 5, 6, 5. It is 4. Elise Block just ahead of Lilia Barber. 23.26, 23.32. All right. 3 heats down. Girls in the B final, 1 to 8, Claire, Taylor, Amy, Sophie, Samantha, Lane, Emma, and Fegan. We got them all there. Fastest, Sophie Karoma, 23.40. Fegan Kaminsky, 23.50 in lane 8. The Chicago Wolfpacker, who spends her winters in South Florida with us, hence the wonderful tan she has down there. They got a great team up there, that Wolfpack team. They turn out a lot of good kids. And the girls are in. As we said, 1/10 of a second. And Fegan with a great start up in lane 8. We like it up there for sneaking away in this 50. We've seen more than one heat won from the outside, and she's doing her best. She's fighting with lane number 6 is Lane Francis, but at the touch, Fegan gets it. 23:09 for the Wolfpacker from the Windy City. And see what I'm talking about, by way of South Florida. 23:09, just 2 100ths ahead of Sophie Caroma. Great racing, girls. I like that lane 8. That's pretty special. All right, lane number 8. We like lane 8 when we see somebody win from the outside, and that's Abigail Chan smiling because she knows she's going to lane 8 right now, leading the parade for Huntsville Swim Association. The pressure's off, right? If you get 8th in the big final, you're 15, everybody else is 17, 18. You're like, hey, whatever. I got nowhere to go but up. And she gets a start like Fegan has, who knows? But here in lane 1, that's Henley Hutzon, Minnetonka. Lane 2, Tierney Lenahan, Massa Wildcat. Rebecca Rentz is back for the Bullets in 3. Top seed Sarah Paisley Owen, Metro Atlantic. She went to Metro Atlanta Aquatic Club, 2282. Peyton Flowers Verona is in 5. Julia Saxman Rocket in 6. Ella Kelly is in 7. She represents FMC. There she is, Ella, the dark cat. And down at the end, we said Abigail Chan. Ella in the light suit and the light cap in lane 7 for FMC. And here we go, 21:70, the Manuel record. These girls were all so close this morning. Another great start in lane 8. Oh my gosh, Abigail Chan is out. But they all are out. Look at this, lane 6, lane 5. Lane 5 is 4. It could be Flowers, it could be Owen, it could be Saxman. No, it is Owen. Sarah Paisley Owen, 22:58. Peyton Flowers, 22:72. And Saxman, 22:86. Fun racing. Down and back so fast. High school girls rocking it in Orlando. So now we move on to the men's 50 freestyle, and actually the very last individual race of this entire meet. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to make it voice-wise, but we've got it. We can finish it strong with this 50 freestyle E-final to kick it off for the boys. Aiden, Luke, Brady, Devin, Benjamin, Nicholas, Mateus, and Colton. Okay. Boys down and back, 16 and under, fastest guys. Again, that lane, far lanes on the outside. I wonder, do they have any rockets over there? Or is there some kind of jet in the middle of the pool pushing those guys? So Colton only gets third, but he was leading Luke Harmon. Great 20.99 for Team Greenville. Oh, yeah, Coach Carl's pumped for that one. Yeah, not bad for the 16-year-old. He was only 21.3 this morning. He takes it under. 20 points, always so cool to see up there. Glad to see that smile, Luke. Great job. The D finals up next. Rohan, Kellen, Michael, John, Dennis, Tyler, and Hunter, and William. Verona area swim team John Olajos went 20.91 to qualify in lane 4. 21.09 was William Calder, Stingrays of Virginia. this one, man. A lot of white water. Maybe 4, maybe 5 coming off the wall. Olajos, 5 is Bobiv. 7 or 8, 6. So it is for John Olajos. Verona, 20.68. Very nice. Wow, and we're only in heat 2. Okay. Heat number 3 is up. These guys are flying tonight. They are flying. There's your start list. Daniel Burke, Ian Lutz, Owen Cooper, Mika Tennyson, Cooper Dillman, Alexander Arsic, Matthew Karasek, and Frank Adamo out in lane number 8 for FMC. Okay, another great start on the outside. That's Frank Adamo, FMC. But they're all turning just about the same spot. Let's see here in the center of the pool, really strong lean. 5. Oh my gosh, Cooper Dillman, 6. It is 6. 5, Cooper Dillman, 20.47. Very nice swing. Okay, we have 2 individual races left in this meet. 50 freestyle B final. Maximus Buff, Yaron Lee, Mika Davis, Hunter Zipperer, Luke Vatev, Andrew Vanis, Paul Pokatragul, and Yuri Plaskin. All right, pride of St. Andrews. Been with us many years. Paul Pokatragul, the 18-year-old, in lane 7. Fastest today, Hunter Zipperer from Pava Panthers in the Potomac Valley. He went 20.49. Yuri got in lane 8 with a 20.73. All right. Thank God we have the best starters in the world here. A lot of tension, a lot of speed going out there. Man, I can't call that. Everybody's together. Lane 4, lane 5, lane 6 looks really strong. That's Vanis. Lane 2, Yaron Lee, NCAP, 20.19. Very nice swim. Second. You'll see it, goes to Vanis, 20.29. And that's going to do it for the consolation final. Great racing there, gentlemen. And here comes the parade. And who's leading this parade? None other than Lucas Bailey, St. Andrews. Look, my man is locked in, push those goggles on. Yeah, man, he's not distracted by anything. Here come the rest of the boys. There you go. NASA Wildcat. That was Aiden Kaplan. He's had a great meet. These guys are all pumped up. Who's going to be in lane number 1? None other than Maximus Gotch from FMC Aquatic in Illinois. You see Maximus there with the white cap, getting his sweats off. Lane 1. Lane number 2 is Evan Whitty, Minnetonka Swim Club. He's psyched to be here. 3 is Joshua Howard. Joshua's from Nation's Capital. Jason Ross from Machine is the top finisher this morning, and the only guy to go under 20 was 1999. Aiden Kaplan, you see him there for NASA in 5. Luke Bedsole, man, he's been all over this meet. Huntsville, he's in 6. London Rising, who is on the team in London like half this heat is. He's from Greater Toledo. And there's Lucas Bailey. Can he take advantage of that magic in lane number 8? We'll have to see. Remember, if you finish 1-2, you still can be invited to the London trip, boys, in this 50 freestyle, so let's get it. Let's get it. Who wants to go to Europe? Step it up. Step it up. The guys that have already made it, they'll bounce down to the next guys, and eventually we'll be using the rankings, like what they call the FINA or the World Aquatic Points. So it's really, you don't have to win. You could get 5th or 6th in this event, but be on the list and have a good enough time, you might get picked up. Last chance to dance. And they hit the water clean. It does look like a good start out there in 8 for Bailey, but look in the center of the pool. These guys, slow legs on Lucas. Look how fast lane 4 came around. That is Jason Ross. But over in 6th, Luke Bedsole. It is Bedsole, 1979. Oh, yeah, what a great race for Luke Bedsole. Huntsville wrapping it up. He knows he's going. His head coach is going, running the trip for the boys. Matt Weber, great job all week for those Huntsville swimmers. They are on it. So now it's relay time. Now we go to the relays. And we'll take a quick break, give out some awards, finish up with the relays, do some more team awards, et cetera, and have some fun to wrap up our night. We'll be right back. Let's have Mike take care of the awards.
Your page. Thank you. And presenting the champions in the ladies 50 backstroke. In 8th place, Shark Swim Club, Macy DeGroot. 7th place goes to the Stingrays, Ava Eddy. 6th place, Ole Swimming, Aubriel McKay. In 5th place, Savannah Swimming, Amy Schunk. 4th place, Academy Bullets, Rebecca Rentz. In 3rd place, the bronze, Nassau Wildcats, Tierney Linehan. In silver, Huntsville Swim, Abigail Chan. And into the gold, nation's capital, Alyssa Sagal. And the gentlemen's 50 backstroke, our next focus. In the gentlemen's backstroke, no 8th place. We had a tie for 7th. Nova of Virginia Aquatics, Nathan Zabota and Elliot Renovine of Atlantis Swimming. In 6th place, Rockville Montgomery, Quinn Marcionini. 5th place goes to Cooper Dillman of Nova of Virginia. In 4th place, Suburban Seahawks, Zachary Oswald. The bronze to Hornet Age Group Swim Club, Luke Vady. In the silver, Highland Hurricanes, Joshua Bay. And number 1, the gold, Huntsville Swim, Luke Bedsole, posting in with a winning time, 21.58. And our next presentation, the ladies 1,000. It was a timed final event. We swam the majority of it this morning, held one heat back for tonight, then combined all the times to see what the results look like. Rockville Montgomery getting 8th place with Andrea Dworak. 7th place going to FMC Ella Houston. In 6th place, Corvallis Aquatic Team, Zeta Meal. In 5th place, the Condors, Alexandra Fox. 4th place, Long Island Aquatics, Samantha Anderson. The bronze going to Long Island Aquatics, Alexandra Siegel. The silver to the Academy Bullets, Avery Ludke. And the gold, the big points, to Long Island Aquatic Club, Lily Gormson. And a big congratulations to the ladies. Our next time final event, the gentlemen's 1650. New Wave Swim Team getting 8th place with Samuel Marsteiner. 7th place, Blazing Barracudas, Quinn McPhail. In 6th place, Nova of Virginia, Jonathan Payne. 5th place, Long Island Aquatics, James Darcy. In 4th place, Aqua Jets, Giroux Zhu. The bronze going to Core Swimming, Evan Gluck. The silver to Long Island Aquatic Club, William Siegel. And the gold to Long Island Aquatic Club, Sean Green. And may I add, Giroux Zhu, Evan Gluck, William Siegel, and Sean Green, all surpassing record time. Sean Green is going to have his name in the record book. That's William Siegel getting it in Sean's ear there a little bit. They are teammates. It's well meant. And that was Matthew Hirschberger, set that record 10 years ago. Tonight, 4 people busted up. Somebody's been working. The ladies' 200 individual medley now our focus. In 8th place, Nova, Virginia, Caitlin Hodham. 7th place, Academy Bullets, Sadie Murphy. In 6th place, Nation's Capital, Emma Sigma. In 5th place, New Albany, Caitlin Sallows. 4th place, Machine Aquatics, Elizabeth Bryan. The bronze going to Longhorn Aquatics, Grace Rabb. The silver to Nation's Capital, Gwyneth Frick. And the big points, the gold, going to Nation's Capital, Sadie Buckley. And again, congratulations, ladies. Our focus now, the gentlemen's 200 individual medley. And gentlemen's 200 IM. In 8th place, Academy Bullets, Braden Kappen. 7th place goes to Nation's Capital, Charles Greenwood. In 6th place, Winchester Swim Team, Joseph Warnagiris. 5th place, Occoquan Swimming, Alexander Grocholski. 4th place, Hinsdale's Henry Gow. The bronze medal going to Rockville, Montgomery, Griffin Euler. The silver to Nova of Virginia, Matthew Wolf. And the gold to Highland Hurricanes, Joshua Bay. And our focus now on the ladies 50 freestyle. In 8th place, Minnetonka Swim Club, Henley Hatsung. There was no 7th place because we had a tie for 6th. FMC's Ella Kelly and Academy Bullets, Rebecca Rentz, getting 6th place. In 5th, NASA Wildcats, Tierney Linehan. 4th goes to Huntsville Swims, Abigail Chan. The bronze to Rocket Aquatics, Julia Saxman. The silver to Verona area, Peyton Flowers. And the gold, the big points to Metro Aquatic Club, Sarah Paisley Owen. And the gentlemen's 50 freestyle, our champions, St. Andrew Aquatics, Lucas Bailey capturing 8th place. 7th goes to Greater Toledo's London Rising. In 6th place, FMC, Maximus Ghosh. 5th place to NASA Wildcats, Aiden Kaplan. In 4th place, Minnetonka's Evan Whitty. The bronze to Nation's capital, Joshua Howat. The silver to Machine Aquatics, Jason Ross. And the gold to Huntsville Swim Association, Luke Bedsall. And again, congratulations, gentlemen. That is going to do it for the awards of this round. We have 2 more races to go, should I say. The ladies and gentlemen.
Relay time in the water. 3 heats of the 400 medley for the girls, the fastest 3 heats. Then for the boys. Leading off this 400 medley relay for FMC in lane 1, Kylie Thompson. Alexa Braceno, New Albany in 2. Eleanor McDonald, Huntsville in 3. Sophia Bruggerman, Elmbrook in 4. Aquajets has Morgan Thompson in 5. Celia Watkins, Rockville in 6. Sydney Kaufman, Swim RVA in 7. And Maisie Paradise in lane 8 for Verona area swim team. Looks like we're getting a couple technical things set. Not yet. They're not quite ready. There's the whistle. We will have 3 heats of this event to close out the girls' meet, and then 3 heats of the boys. The medley relay record. Elmbrook, Wanazek, Thomas, Stoll, and Tiltman from 23. They went 3:32.10. Always a fun way to conclude with medley relays. Every team puts up their best. These relays at night, really a lot of fun. They get thrilled when they see the psych sheet and say, yeah, we're at night. Lane number 2, that is Alexa Braceno. Lane number 8, Maisie Paradise. Lane number 7, New Albany. I'm sorry, that's lane 2 is New Albany. That's Alexa. She was first with a 27.1 at the 50, but now they're moving pretty strong, both her and over in lane number 8, Maisie, and at the touch, it's lane 2, Alexa from New Albany, just ahead of Maisie. Breaststrokers in the water, lanes 1 through 8, Camille Zenis, Lauren Moorhead, Ellis McGraw, Haley Johnson, Claire Wilkie, Angela Kadori, Elina Cucci, and Lauren Kanarsk. 56.00 and 56.15 were our top 2 backstrokers. That was Alexa and Maisie. Now these girls in the water, you see out in lane 8, Verona's got a very strong breaststroke leg right now going on with Lauren Kanarsk. Lauren's first 50 was a 29.40 and a 29.5 out of Huntsville. That's Ellis McGraw. And look at lane 6, Rockville, Angela Kadori. Wow. Angela from Rockville came home with 33.0. She probably had the fastest breaststroke, right with Verona maybe. Flyers in the water, 1 through 8. Lindsay Forball, Caitlin Sallows, Abigail Chan, Caroline Wanazek, Josie Strobel, Gabriella Kaiser, Libby Miyashita, and Monica Schmidt. Out in lane number 6, 6 is that Rockville Montgomery team. We said Gabriella Kaiser making a strong move, but right here in lane number 3, Huntsville's Abigail Chan is going to give the lead to Kara Jones. She's first in. Then over there in lane 6, Kaiser gave way to Anna Nishnyandiz. The other freestyle anchor legs, Anna Pansing in 1, Liam Nebraska 2, Kara Jones in 3, Anya Bruggerman in 4, Macy Malinsky in 5, in 7, Ellie Myronfeld and Kyra Kittleson in 8. But lane number 3 with Kara Jones still holding on, 23.93 on the way out. 23.5 for New Albany, and 2 right next to him. That's Leah Nebraska trying to catch her over there on the other side. Isn't going to happen either. This is going to be Huntsville's 3:46.29. 26.9 coming home for Kara Jones. So Huntsville gets the early 3:46.29. And see how that stacks up against the rest of these heats. Heat 2 is up next. Chicago Wolfpack with Fegan Kaminsky doing the backstroke honors right here in lane 1, ready to step in. Ole Swimming is in lane 2, and Aubrey O'Mackey, we've talked about her all weekend. What a great weekend she's had. She'll do the back leg there. Lane 3, Karina Miller stepped right in there in that blue suit and the white hat for FMC. Marin Shimkus for NASA in lane 4. Lane Francis for Nova in lane 5. Una Diaz in the white cap down there for Long Island in lane 6. Lane 7 is Claire Conklin for Rise in lane 8. Caitlin Hotem for Nova's B team in lane 8. Big start in lane number 4 for Marin Shimkus, NASA's B team. And lane number 1 looking strong as well. That's Vegan Kaminsky. Good underwaters down there. You can see closest to you, it's Vegan. Then over there in lane number 4, Karina. Lane 6, Una Diaz. Nice turn there. And those are the 3 that are going to be leading as they come in. Probably Una Diaz going to touch first, and she does. 54.76, and then a 55.19 for Vegan second over here in lane 1. In the water breaststroking, 1 through 8, Brooke Witt, Grace Aguilar Fernandez, Amanda Velikis, Alicia Budasek, Savannah Harris, April Chun, Olivia Moore, and Abigail Bonham. And there's those 3 teams. The Wolfpack in 1, still with a slight lead. Brooks first 50, 29.20. Amanda in lane 3 went out in 29.4. 29.4 also for Alicia in lane 4. Still got the outside smoke here with the Wolfpack in 1. In the center of the pool, they got the slight lead. With NASA Wildcat. The breaststroke splits coming home. 33.9, 33.9, 34.0. Yeah, they're all pretty solid, and these flyers are going to be moving for the Wolfpack in lane 1. You have Lindsay Forball, then Caitlin Sallows, Abigail Chan, Caroline Wanazek, Josie Strabel, Gabriella Kaiser, Libby Miyashita, and Monica Schmidt. Still lane 1 and lane 4. The Club Wolfpack. I read the wrong names for Butterfly. I'm so sorry. It was Sanchez, Dameworth, Eschmeyer, Alvarado, Bischoff, Wu, and Collins and Bynum. I knew it would happen. In the water freestylers, Chicago Wolfpack has Alexia Brockman, Megan Blumfin in 2, Ella Kelly, Maeve O'Donnell, Emery DeGunther, Lily Gormson, Lilia Barber, and Jasper Jones at the top of your screen. Wolfpack's down in 1. 4 is NASA Wildcat. Maeve O'Donnell, look over in 6. Lily Gormson for Long Island. Coming to the touch. Lily with a strong momentum. Oh, it does stick with the NASA Wildcats. 3:44.90. Second goes to Long Island. 45.03. 46.39 was fourth. So only 3 teams actually beat Huntsville from that first team. So they still got a chance to get a medal. Top 8, all relays, get medals. So here is now the results of our second heat this evening. We have the fastest heat left. The one heat that remains is going to be Aqua Jets in lane 1 with Elizabeth Baker doing the backstroke duty. Leading off for Nation's Capital B in 2 is Mackenzie Corey. 3, we're going to have Tierney Lenahan for the NASA Wildcat A team. Avery Ludke for the Bullets in 4. Alyssa Sagal for NCAP in 5. Academy Bullets B, Annabelle Narwalkie in 6. Verona Area Swim Team, Olivia Sena in 7. And Andrea Dvorak, Rockville Montgomery in lane 8. Good clean start. We said the record on this event set 2 years ago. Brent Book's wonderful quartet in Elmbrook, Wanazek, Thomas, Stoll, and Tiltman win a 3:32.10. Would be quite a drop for these teams to get down there, but you never know. With the good backstroke leg swimming in lane 5, Alyssa Sagal takes it out in a 24:49 for Nation's Capital. Alyssa's going to give way here to Caroline Agee, one of the top breaststrokers, 52.64, and she came home in a 27.34. And that's a heck of a backstroke to get your team going against some of the best backstrokers in the nation. Other breaststrokers in the water: Megan List, Lilla Wilbur, Grace Koenig Song, Elizabeth Narwalkie. 6 is Brooke Corrigan, then Cheyenne Burrows, then Fiona Sunji. Nation's Capital still with the lead, but they're closing in on Caroline Agee. She went out in 28.87, 28.1 for NASA Wildcats breaststroker Grace Koenig Song in that first 50. And lane number 4, Elizabeth Narwalkie trying to catch up, but it's still going to be lane number 5, NCAP with the lead. 32.8 on the way home. 32.6 for NASA, 32.8, so the second half of that breaststroke. Very nice flyers in the water, 1 through 8. Annabelle Wenzel, Gwyneth Frick, Zara Bolton, Rebecca Rentz, Emma Signa, Kendall Mallers, Peyton Flowers, and Maria Webb. Look at that center of the pool. 19.0, 19.5, 19.7, NCAP out fastest, 24.6. Actually, Academy had a 24.2 on the front end with Rebecca Rentz. You know she's speedy. But Emma Signa now giving a great job here, handing off the lead, 2:47.28 with just the freestyle leg left. Emma, the freestylers across the board: Ivy Solt, Emma Young, Olivia Sarafrikova, Isabel Buh, Samantha Reamer, Paige Coal, Elise Block, and Gabrielle Day. Coaches going nuts here. You see the purple people from NASA saying, come on, Olivia, get up there. But right now, Samantha Reamer with the lead. Even though Isabel's trying to close down in the middle, it's going to be NCAP and Samantha, 3:37.31. Just about 50.03 for the young girl on the end. Very nice, holds on to get the gold. And that's going to leave us with 3 heats of the men, and we're done for 2025. First heat is going to be Rockville B, Guillermo Anchetta in 1. Ole Swimming has Benjamin Leginski backstroke. Hinsdale going with Franklin Shield. Badger in 4, Rowan Geiger. St. Andrews, we've got Connor Brindley, lane number 5. Huntsville, Owen Gurin, lane number 6. Pava Panthers, Owen Cather, he's in 7. And Crawford Craig in lane number 8. 400-yard medley relay. The record was set last year by NCAP Schmidt, Bermudez, Graham, and Howitt. I know that Simon Bermudez guy. I coached his old man, Alejo. That was a heck of a team last year, 311.53. All right, here we go. Everybody's in. 3 heats remain. Lots of big points still on the board. Team battle going on, of course. Looking pretty strong over there in lane 5. That first 25 was Connor Brindley. Right next to him, Owen Gurin. Lane 1, outside smoker, Guillermo Anchetta actually turned first, 23.65. 23.57 and 23.80 for Huntsville and St. Andrews. Coming off this turn. Still looking very strong for Brindley. St. Andrews Scots in 5. They turn just right down there with Rockville, Montgomery. Guillermo touches in 50.52. Brindley 50.97. That's Huntsville. 50.9 and 51.5. Now the breaststrokers in the water. Edward DeVinny, Baylor Perkins, Robert Hargrove, Colin Gabbard, Carlos Flores, Justin Rowe, Paris Garvin, and Jack Clippinger. Carlos Pinedo, St. Andrews, was 25.30. Fastest of those breaststrokers in the first 50. Carlos looking very strong. Going to be handing over to Lucas Bailey for the Scots butterfly leg. Good start for Lucas. So 30.89 coming home. 147.77 for the Scots. Second place is the Pava Panthers at this point. They're 148.10 in lane 2. Look over there next to Bailey and Badger Swim Club with a very strong... I'm sorry, not Badger. That's Huntsville. Huntsville's got great relays all weekend. They're on the outside. Huntsville guys out in 21-21. I said Huntsville. And that's Luke Bedsole. Of course he's out that fast. Other flyers 1 through 8. Alexander Youngbluth, William Blakely, Henry Go, Alexander Heinrich, Bruno Haggard in 7, and Josiah Weber in 8. Bailey does hand off, but lane 6, Huntsville. Bedsole takes over the lead, and Judd Ludsford for Huntsville, Paul Poca-Tragul for the Scots, Brandon Suliga for Hinsdale in the white caps right here in the front of your screen. It is still a slight lead for Huntsville. Other freestylers, Joshua Lopez, Everett Ward, Ethan Goodman, Judd Lunsford, Hunter Zipperer, and Nicholas Curriger. But it's a race in the center of the pool, Huntsville and St. Andrews. Huntsville and Slicks, but here comes Paul Poca-Tragul at the touch. Paulie gets it, 321.38. 24-0 coming home for Poca-Tragul. Very nice job, gentlemen. Look at that heat winner. Chance to get some points for your club with 2 heats of relays remaining. Heat number 2 of the men's 400 medley. Of the 3 final heats will include Suburban Seahawks. You're going to go with Zach Oswald to do their backstroke right here in lane 1. For Charlie Kennedy. Then they're home to Philly tomorrow, maybe the next day. Stick around for a while. It's still cold up there. Rise Aquatic in 2 with Casper Lee. Nation's Capital B in 3, Jack Fulham. FMC, Velazar Filipov is in 4. Mehmet Bulut Ertufan, Old Dominion in 5. NASA has B team, Owen Hoyne in 6. Nova B, Brady Julian in 7. And Academy Bullets, Braden Capon in lane number 8. 100 yards, backstroke, breaststroke, butterfly, and freestyle. Everybody in clean, got a strong backstroke in 1 and in 4 and in 8. 1 is Zach Oswald, Velazar Filipov in 4. Over in 8, Braden Capon. Lane 1 with the lead, Zachary Oswald getting the Seahawks out. 21-89. Wow. Nobody else even 22. You go to 23-4 for FMC. So look at the Seahawks. They're cruising with this backstroke. He's going to be handing off to Jack Grimley. Grimley in clean. Lane number 2, Joshua Wang taking over for Casper Lee. The rest of the breaststrokers, Jesse Montano, Noah Palinkovic, Aaron Donmez, Devin Bones, Spencer Ridge, and Tanner Spillane. 47-4 is what Zachary Oswald turned in. 48-8 was a rise, which was good for Casper Lee. All over this heat, the breaststrokers moving very fast out there in lane 2. 25-87 is the split for Joshua Wang in lane 2. Flyers are on the block, getting ready to go. 1 through 8 goes like this. Grant Fleming, Daniel Burke, Ryan Southern, Pablo Pareja, Ian Lutz, Rohan Babul, Alexander Gertner, and Daniel Giannatis. And the lead switched over to Nova of Virginia. That great breaststroke leg out of Spencer Ridge came home in a 30.0. Lane number 2 still, nope, it's now Rise back in the lead. 207.61, 208.0. Big Flyers in the middle, over in 7. Swimming for Nova is Alexander Gertner, making some move. Lane 2 is Daniel Burke, looking real strong. Pablo in 4. Here are the freestylers. First one is Maximum Getch in lane 4 for FMC. The rest of the anchor legs, James Brinsfield, Yuri Plaxton, Andrew Vanas, Tyler Kep, Lucas Fernandez-Geddes, James Johnson, and Evan Conti. With 50 to go, it's still lane 4. FMC's Maximum Getch. He's out fast, 20.25 for his first 50. And he's coming to the wall. This is definitely going to take over the new top time. 3:17.63. He's back in 22.9. And that's going to give him a 43-1 on the end of that relay. That's some excitement there for the boys from Rise, 3:19.11. Maybe they got the team record. Something pretty cool. But there's one race left in this evening before we get to the awards, and it's the last heat of the men's medley relay. Doing backstroke in lane 1 for Rockville Montgomery, Charlie Begin. Reed O'Connell for Long Island in 2. Jackson Tischler, Nation's Capital in 3. Nathan Carr, Aqua Jets in 4. Gustav Coe for NASA Wildcats in 5. Nathan Zabata, Nova of Virginia, in 6. New Wave has Andrew Cito in 7. And lane 8 is Elliot Rijnovian from Atlantis Swimming. Back breast fly free. Here we go. We talked about the record in this event. Was set, just last year, I believe. We had the Elmbrook women's record. And then the men's, is that Scotty Buffalo? It eludes me now, I'll find it in a minute. First 50, Nova is out first, Nathan Zabata. 22-1-4. The medley relay is nation's capital, 3:11.53 from last year. Schmidt, Bermudez, Graham, and Howard. Oh, yeah, we did talk about them. But let's see what we got this year. Oh, very fast start on lane number 6. I haven't seen any DQs, so maybe they got that one away. But lane 6, that's Nova, Virginia. And that is Matthew Wolfley. Maybe hit it perfect. It looked pretty good to me. The other breaststrokers in the water, Griffin Oler, David Kushnerski, Blake Madsen, Isadora Warren, Noah Chen, Jason Van Oltz, and Patrick McKillop. 6 is still in the lead. Wolfley, 24.92 on his first 50. Nobody else under 25. So with that start and with that leg, you're looking really strong out there for the Nova boys. They give it off to Aiden Neminovic. Nova 28.99 on the way home. That's going to be 53.8. Not bad at all, Matthew. Very nice. Fly leg is Aiden Neminovic, and he is out first at 22.32. All the flyers that are in the pool right now include 1 through 8. Quinn Marchionini, Arian Botbot, Tyler Phillips, Mika Davis, Ethan Chum, Samuel Marsteiner, and Evan Tack. And they're going to be handing off to these freestylers. Look in the center of the pool now. Lane number 4 with that fly leg out of Mika Davis. Very nice. Now it's a wild race to the finish. Those 3 guys in the middle. Lane 3, Joshua Howitt. Henry Webb in 4. Aiden Kaplan over in 5. 6 is Cooper Dillman for Nova. 1 and 2, Tyler Kopstick and Jake Stakowitz. 7 and 8 are Aaron Davidson and Charlie McCuston. They're going nuts at the other end of the pool. Great turn in lane number 4 for Henry Webb of the Aqua Jets. And these boys are going to do it. Aqua Jets men's team, 3:14.61. Outstanding relay effort. 3:14.61. The men's relay record, we said, was last year 3:11, so they don't get that. But this Aquajet men's team has done a great job. We've seen their women come in time and time again. But hats off to Kate and these athletes all the way through. What a great evening it's been for so many of our teams here. We have awards coming up. We're going to be making sure that we get a good look at our entire London team. And we will be passing along those congratulations to all our coaches and swimmers. So Sid Cassidy here, signing off for the moment. Thank you to everyone from Take It Live. We'll be listening to Mike do the awards.
The head was, but not the arms and the hands were under. I don't have the boys yet. Okay. And right now, it looks like we do have the results for the girls' relays. And it is a time final event. 8th place was Nassau Wildcats, nation's capital, going to be there, Verona area. Nassau Wildcats had 2 teams in the top 8. Academy Bullets, nation's capital again, had 2 teams in the top 8. Aqua Jets. And we need those teams to report, not necessarily in that order, to the award staging area. And then, of course, we've got team awards coming up before long. The banners that you see at the grandstands on the pool deck here next to the announcer stand, I believe those banners were hanging there most of the time. They have taken those down, ready to present. And we do have the results of the gentlemen. We've got High Point Award for the ladies, High Point Award for the gentlemen. Our performance of the meet. And bringing our ladies out right now for the 400 medley relay. In 8th place, Nassau Wildcat, Marin Chimkus, Alicia Budasek, Vanessa Alvarado, and Maeve O'Donnell. 7th place goes to Nation's Capital, Mackenzie Corey, Leila Wilbur, Gwyneth Frick, and Emma Young. In 6th place, Olivia Sina, Cheyenne Burrows, Peyton Flowers, Alyssa Block. In 5th place, the Academy Bullets, Annabelle Naraki, Brooke Corrigan, Kendall Mullers, and Paige Kowal. The Aqua Jets getting 4th, Elizabeth Baker, Megan Listy, Annabelle Wenzel, and Ivy Salt. The bronze going to Nassau Wildcats, Tierney Linehan, Grace Koenig-Song, Zara Bolton, and Olivia Safarikova. The silver to Academy Bullets, Avery Ludke, Elizabeth Naraki, Rebecca Rentz, and Isabel Bowe. And number 1, the big points, 64, go to Nation's Capital, Alyssa Sagel, Caroline Agee, Emma Signa, and Samantha Romer. And congratulations to the ladies. Gentlemen's results were just handed to me. And NASA, Nova, Nation's Capital, New Wave, Rise Aquatics, Aqua Jets. Gentlemen, you need to be at the award staging area, not necessarily in that order. And we're going to be giving away awards for performance of the meet, ladies and gentlemen, and then high point, ladies and gentlemen. And then team awards coming up. Here it is, our gentlemen in the 400 medley relay. Nation's Capital getting 8th place, Jack Fulham, Jesse Montano, Ryan Southern, and Andrew Vanis. 7th place goes to Casper Lee, Joshua Wang, Daniel Burke, and Yuri Plaxon. 6th place, New Wave Swimming, Andrew Cito, Jason Van Olst, Samuel Marsteiner, and Aaron Davidson. In 5th place, FMCs, Velazar Filipov, Noah Pelinkovic, Pablo Pareja, and Maximus Koch. Nation's Capital getting 4th, Jackson Tischler, Blake Madsen, Tyler Phillips, and Joshua Hawat. The bronze going to Nova of Virginia, Nathan Zabata, Matthew Wolf, Aiden Mominovic, and Cooper Dillman. The silver to the NASA Wildcats, Gustav Cole, Noah Chen, Ethan Chung, and Aiden Kaplan. And number 1, the Aqua Jets, Nathan Carr, Isidore Warren, Micah Davis, and Henry Webb. Got it. And big pictures of the gentlemen. Next on the award stand is going to be the Performance of the Meet Award. We have one for the ladies' side of the scoreboard and one for the gentlemen's side of the scoreboard. Is this based on FINA points? Got it. Got it. And based on high-tech power points, the scoring system, the swim of the meet for the ladies' side of the scoreboard, the 100 backstroke, Alyssa Sagal posted in 52:04, a fantastic sign. We have an award for Alyssa Sagal. On the gentleman's side of the scoreboard, it was the gentleman's 200 breaststroke, posting in with a winning time of 1:53.74, Highland Hurricanes, Joshua Bay. And now our focus on High Point Award. On the ladies' side of the scoreboard, 224.5 points went to Longhorn Aquatics because of Grace Rabb. And on the gentleman's side of the scoreboard, 247 points went to Highland Hurricanes because of Joshua Bay. That's Lunster, L-U-N-D-S-T-E-R. Got it. And next on the agenda, Coach of the Year on the ladies' side of the scoreboard and the gentlemen's side of the scoreboard. On the ladies' side of the scoreboard, Todd Capon, Academy Bullets. Capon. Todd Capon. Coach Capon, here he is. I love it. Putting the coach on the hot seat there. And the gentleman's coach of the year, Kate Lunster, Aqua Jets. And again, a big thank you to Steve Mitchell for his 26 years of referee service to the world of swimming. And truly, it has been the world of swimming. He will be handing out the team awards on the ladies' side of the scoreboard. I'd like to mention the top 5. Aqua Jets came in with 536 points in 5th place. 4th place was Long Island Aquatics with 653. Nassau Wildcats, 3rd in the ranking with 799. Number 2, our runner-up team, Nation's Capital with 1,284.5 points. Ladies from Nation's Capital. And our high point winner, the ladies teams, 1,365 points, the Academy Bullets. The ladies from the Academy Bullets. And our focus now on the gentlemen's side of the scoreboard. In 5th place overall, the Nassau Wildcats with 613 points. In 4th place overall was New Wave with 614 points, only 1 point different. In 3rd was the Aqua Jets with 705 points. And number 2, Nova of Virginia Aquatics, 878.5 points. The gentleman from Nova of Virginia. And number 1 on the gentleman's side of the scoreboard, 904 points total, Nation's Capital. And if we're adding it all together to combined team scores, we've got a banner for combined team working together. In 5th place overall was the Aqua Jets at 1,241 points. Nova of Virginia in 4th place with 1,378.5. In 3rd, Nassau Wildcats with 1,412. Number 2, getting a banner, 1,788.5 points, Academy Bullets. Both ladies and gentlemen Academy Bullets. That's the runner-up. And number 1, with 2,188.5 points, Nation's Capital.